Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. Due to the unforeseen circumstances with my House Bolton campaign coming to an abrupt end, I thought I'd want to start a new campaign, and this is Westeros Total War, so it's not Age of Petty Kings. This is the latest Westeros Total War update, I want to say, which was February 2018, I think this came out. And what we are going to do is have to go with House Baratheon of Dragonstone and see what we can do with Stannis. I'm going to put this on. We're putting hard and hard. Let's manage all cities. Yep. Shows the CPU moves. That's fine. I know if this works. It doesn't crash like instantly just to upset me. Only death can pay for life. Miri Mazda. Or the bitch that killed Khal Drogo, essentially. Although Khal Drogo wasn't actually exactly a lovely human being himself, wasn't he? Did like a good bit of rape and pillage. House Stannis. You abandoned Stannis from the Baratheon of Dragonstone. He grinds his teeth a lot. Yeah, he does. Seven Kingdoms of Westeros. Welcome to Westeros Total War, setting George R. R. Martin's world of Westeros. If your game seems to freeze when you close this message, press spacebar. Interactive supply lines. Pillaging systems allow for unique ancillaries and bonuses to become available when campaigning enemy territory. Yeah, why not? Demand Renly's allegiance. Your Grace, your younger brother Renly has declared himself King of the Iron Throne. Being close to Sir Loras Tyrell, he has won the backing of Highgarden. Should we send a word reminding him of his duty to see you as his older brother and true heir? The unified support of the Stormlands and Highgarden would prove most useful in dethroning the false King Joffrey. Yeah, Renly. And we won't do this thing when it's the Ephesian script allows equipment of units, buildings of structures in a settlement only if a lord or a claimant to the settlement is present, which I don't want. So that's just gonna, and AOI's not affected by that either, so. Both the Baratheon brothers claim the Iron Throne. Oh no. The seat and crown once belonged to Aegon the Conqueror. Despite being close relatives, there can be no agreement on who may actually be King of Westeros. Only the death of one of the brothers will resolve the matter once and for all. Renly proclaims himself king. Ours is the fury. Right. What do we... Oh, hello.
This scroll shows you the known details of another...
Don't need any of that. Claw Isle. Oh, look at Dragonstone. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Right-click to move your fleet.
Right, let's just see what armies we have first. Claw Isle. Got some narrow island marines.
Left click on a building to add it to the construction
Don't tell me anymore. Just stop. Cool.
You can retrain units that have suffered losses to return them to full strength. The number on...
Driftmark. Oh, we have a lot of peoples in here.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Dale Seaworth. We've got Admiral Davos.
Where to?
Oh, the Fury. Look at that. The Fury is a triple-deck galley of 300 oars. It is owned by Stannis Baratheon and is the flagship of his fleet. Ooh, that is really cool. It's covered in scorpions, top charges, catapults. That is amazing. That's really cool. Then we got King's Grand Galley fleets, King's War Galley, we got King's Fleet Galley. So quite a lot of ships. And we've got big old
Use this scroll to construct buildings, recruit...
I will turn it off at one point. Oh, all these units! Summer Islanders, oh god. Oh, there's a lot of units to play around with, okay. What I like to do is... Sharp's Point's probably the most immediate danger. Let's just see what we can build anything new on Dragonstone.
The number on the top right of the unit cards shows...
Oh.
This scroll gives you
Be quiet. I really do wish I turned her off. Yearly sacrifices. Oh, it's because we're in with that Lord of Light stuff, aren't we? Siege fortifications. A red temple. Oh dear. Let me guess. What's my religion here then?
This scroll shows you.
Lord. Oh, they're all Lord House Baratheon. Okay. Well, let's just get
An order.
Florent, Sunglass, Hubbard, Rompton. Let's get our navy.
My lord. Yes, my
which
lord.
is quite impressive. Let's get Stannis.
Your will shall be obeyed. My lord. Yes. Orders, my king. An honor to serve, my lord. Get marching!
Don't think we need much of a garrison here, really. There's no just like Stannis like Baratheon troops we can make. I'm assuming there has to be, but we'll sort that out anyway.
Where to?
Valyrian is a great war galley owned by Salador. Oh, that's really cool. They got custom light ships. Driftmark. We've got any missions?
From time to time, you will receive
An honor to serve. An honor to serve, my lord. With honor.
Da.
I've got Stone Dance here we could possibly take.
Where to?
Let's just do a little bit of scouting.
As ordered.
Dire. Is that Diaden? Or Durden?
Da. Yes, my lord.
Not a big force there.
If you are unsure of what...
No, I know what to build, I'm just looking. Ebony's Whalers, Eastern Sellswords, Following Anti and Spearmen. A lot of sellswords and stuff, that's the problem. That could be a pickle. Trade routes to 3 cities, that's pretty cool. Small infirmary, let's build a red temple. Claw Isle, we'll get some cleared paths.
The icons under your settlement.
I think in Dragonstone we will actually leave.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Of course. My lord.
Da.
Ports, shipwrights and dockyards allow you to construct bigger and better fleets.
My lord.
Fleets can also be made stronger by merging them together as you would armies.
My lord. Yes, my
I'll
lord.
try and take Stone Dance. So I don't want to go straight for King's Landing because they're probably going to have a huge like stack of troops there.
Da. As ordered. Anchors away.
Review the state of your
We're actually
faction's
going to be
finance.
minus very soon for money, so it's quite important we take Stone Dance. And that we possibly take another settlement. So next turn I think I'm going to gather more troops and go for Diaden as well. Which I think will be good. Do I really need such a big fleet though? I don't know what the size of the other fleets are, so... Don't want to really take the risk at the moment. We'll end our first turn. Hopefully you don't get any crashing. I'll have to turn off CPU moves, so I can do that next turn anyway. This turn just might take a few minutes. Yeah, I might also start up another campaign as House Bolton again, but using just the Game of Thrones mod. Because you have Westeros Total War, Age of Petty Kings, and there's like a mod just called Game of Thrones. And I thought this was the one where you got the players House Bolton, like in their sort of Game of Thrones series, like Black Armour, but I believe it is... no, I believe it is the Game of Thrones one that you need. Where you get like the black Bolton armour with like the red or sort of pinky. No, it is. It's a red flayed man. In the Age of Petty Kings and Age of Heroes, it's like pink laugh. Right, we only have to put up with this one turn. Jane Westerlin, you just saw there. That was who Robb Stark actually married in the book, as opposed to Talisa. That's the Lannisters go my Total War. So I can actually turn this off now. We got no advice. Follow AI movement, skip AI movement. Red Priestess. Missandei of a Shy. Red Priestess Rollers arrived in Dragonstone. She's a beautiful yet fearsome woman with eyes and hair as red as her robes, and a ruby that shines on her neck. She speaks of prophecies long forgotten and seems to have already influenced a great part of the court. Stannis!
My lord. Yes, my lord.
I just want to use Admiral Davos, the good old Onion Knight.
Where to? As ordered. Da. Set sail. Yes, my lord.
Literally a scouting.
It is said you do not attack me out of fear.
Oh, I don't need to scout anymore because I can see all the settlements. Oh, that's handy. Well, we do want to take Stone Dance.
An order! We march to our enemy's doom! Once we breach the walls,
soon
they
as
are
possible.
finished. We await your order to move in.
Yeah, we are going to be pretty bankrupt on that.
An honor to serve, my lord. An honor to serve. An honor to serve, my lord. Yes. An honor to serve, my lord. An honor to serve. An honor to serve, my lord. Yes. An honor to serve, my lord.
Right.
Orders, my lord.
Where to? Set.
An honor to serve. Moving the men ashore, my lord.
My lord. Set sail. Anchor
So we aren't going to be
away.
earning much money,
We
aren't we?
continue tomorrow.
They've got to have a fleet below somewhere, you would think. Like a fleet capable of challenging us. Well, we'll see. We'll go a few turns and we'll start deleting stuff. Ships, possibly. Hopefully they come out and attack us. There's not too much I can do in the beginning.
My lord, you are under attack.
Admiral Osmond, and he's attacking. Oh, see, this is why it's a good idea. Robert's hammer. 400 oars. Shit. Upkeep 500. Well, it looks like my risk of we're going to lose a lot of ships there. Let's try and run away. We can't retreat. Ships deployed. Ships sunk. What? Oh, okay. That's our entire navy. And that's that always pays his debt. That's why the clansmen must have fought when they spared Tyrion and Bronze life. I catch them near the mountains of the moon. Well, shit.
We will not surrender these waters easily.
Let's bring so much for
Where to?
Salados, sane. I'm standing over
Prepare
them.
to
Let's bring
board
Admiral
and
Davos
engage.
to engage this.
Admiring the enemy, eh?
An honor to serve, my lord.
wanna lay
Confronting the
siege to
enemy
another settlement,
honorably,
we
my
are.
lord. Yes, my king.
Clear
Laying
paths
siege
up
to
it
the
is.
enemy. Besieging army at your command.
How many turns? 5 turns. Not ideal.
We shall not relent, ever!
You know, because I want another settlement, and they get quite close together anyway. Let's save, just so we just don't crash and ruin everything. Let's call it House Stannis, why not?
An order! You should fear us coming, my
We're
enemy!
30 to 7, but I want to see a battle.
If the enemy
Hopefully
show
not
you
crash
mercy
or
in
whatever.
battle, do not
Also,
return
I'm
it!
cooking my dinner.
Kill
My alarm is about to
them!
go off, so there will be a bit of a pause actually between this battle and you seeing this battle, me playing it. So you won't notice anything because it's going to be paused. But for me, there'll probably be about a 20-minute pause before I actually fight this battle. That's a beautiful day.
Units, await
The
my
shaders
order!
are being a bit funny now. With some of our units. Let me just pause my timer. Let's look at Stannis. Oh, they do look cool. General's bodyguard. Oh, they look awesome, some of these troops. Got Queen's men. That's Baratheon man at arms. Some cell swords. That's a really cool settlement actually as well. It actually makes it incredibly difficult to attack. Wow, that's going to be a bitch. Because of this moat. Well, let's just put all our troops. Like that for the time being. Anyways, I will see you very shortly. Right, YouTube, I've returned and let's get this show on the road. Let's just see if our guys can actually get round now. Crossbowman? Oh, it's not even a bloody... It's just the towers hitting you. Not really going to be able to get round there, are we? Let's drop. Let's just move these troops close and stuff. I'll probably drop the ladders, but we'll keep them up just in case. Last thing we want is Stannis to die either. There's a lot of troops this battle. We are, but we are deploying ladders.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram. The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the fury of the north.
Oh, burning oil.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds. Forward! Quickly!
Let's quickly try and get some troops in there.
Attack quickly!
This lot on the walls.
Men have reached the walls with their ladders. Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Lost a lot of our Green's Guard there.
Attack quickly!
Some swords have done a good job though of making a sort of, I want to say, like a dent in their forces. That's going to put us on 6 speed while we're halfway through. We're losing a lot of men in this battle though. Right, you don't really know what to do, so try and get down here. got a unit here as well. We are gradually pushing our way in. This isn't much of a victory, really. Our cell swords have done a good job though, clearing a lot of that wall. How's that one unit still
By
not
the
dead?
grace of God, our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, I've got him now.
His troops will lose their will to fight.
Quickly!
Oh,
Only
massacre.
half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, we lost 36% though, which isn't ideal. Right, so we are getting in. You are really taking your time. There's a lot more troops here than I planned, but the defences were pretty annoying. chances of being Stannis has been shot by a stray arrow that like ends our campaign.
Double time!
This is now finally over.
My lord, our men are in command of the castle.
There's only 13 of them and I'm just getting squashed by my troops and cavalry on one side.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men
No,
of
not
great
really a clear
virtue
victory.
and
I lost a lot of
valor.
men. I lost 300 men. Okay, we killed all their 600, but that's still a lot of troops to lose. And I lost some of my better troops. Oh, that was indeed a frowny battle. Did not go as well as I would have hoped. What are they fighting in the background? They like the White Walkers, it's like that. Can't even tell, but they don't look nice.
They deserved nothing less than death. Their doom has befallen them.
No,
I
don't
have
have
taken
bit
their
of nobility.
lands.
At least I'll be earning a little bit of money after that.
Da.
I'm going to try and get rid of Admiral Osmond if we
We
can.
will not surrender these waters easily.
Yeah, we still ain't going to be spending any money anytime soon either. So there's another settlement down there, which is Renly. So it's like a... What is my main objective, like how do I win the game? Kingship conditions, press F5. Victory conditions, press F6.
This scroll shows a summary of
Well, that's not what I was after though, is it? That's strange anyway. No, I think I might just need to take over King's Landing and as many a certain amount of settlements, I'm guessing. Anyway, we'll end this turn. Probably should have saved actually, just to be sure. Ken in the North! Oh, the Starks declared their own king. The Brotherhood was born. Is this the Brotherhood without banners? Yeah, it is. Once Robert died and Lannisters soon controlled the Iron Throne, Beric's men became outlaws, but they still fought on the side of justice of the small folk and in the name of King Robert and in the start. So the Brotherhood of Banners have been formed, which are led by Beric Dondarrion, and Beric has survived. As you watch the show, you get how he does manage to live so much. And House Stark and House Frey have announced an alliance. How well that goes remains to be seen. Next time I actually projected quite a large treasury. That is pretty cool. Integrating province. Oh, his fleet's disappeared, but where to?
Where to? Yes, my lord.
So you gone back to King's Landing?
My lord. Set sail. Where to? Yes, my lord.
Rook's Rest, which hasn't got a huge garrison in there. we've got to maybe get a diplomat or something like that. Have we got any agents? No, we have no agents at all. Right, so how long have you got? 3 turns. I might just keep the siege up, actually. If I'm going to be able to make any troops. Mounted man-at-arms, mercenary galley. It's not looking like we're going to be able to recruit too much. Bow levy, sellsword bowmen, eastern lancers, free riders, galley. Got so many troops though. Outriders, peasants, spear levy. Right, let's just save as it's going. I wouldn't say well because we lost a lot of men in that battle, but it's going better than I thought it would. And we're not in a huge rush to claim Diadem now. Oh, his fleet is there. Let's attack that fleet. The Red Comet. A falling star has been sighted over Westeros and Essos. Visible by day and outshining the moon at night, its long tail grows blood red and to some appears to cover half the sky. Many names and meanings have been attributed to this wonder. The Dothraki, the first to notice it at Khal Drogo's funeral pyre, called it Shiriquia, meaning bleeding star. The dragon's tail, others named it, for they saw it as a sign of return of the dragons, and with them powers long forgotten. At King's Landing, flutterers at court called it King Joffrey's Comet, while in the streets it goes by the name the Red Messenger or Red Sword. Elsewhere in the Seven Kingdoms, all the great houses are preparing for war.
Admiring the
Let's
enemy.
attack Admiral Osmond to get revenge for what they did to us.
Attacking!
You would think we would win this. And we did, we sunk our entire navy.
My lord, we are victorious! Where to? Yes, my lord.
Ain't got any more navies
As
around here
ordered.
though to sink.
Yes, my lord.
Oh,
There will
Renly's
be much
popped
honor
up.
in defeating you, noble infidel.
Quite a big fleet as well, so...
Da.
Oh shit. But we've already retrained a few units. Oh, we're going to have more troops soon. Upkeep 800, Jesus. Is there any troops with not a huge upkeep? Well, peasants are obviously not going to have a big upkeep. Sellsword. Bow levy. No more these units available for recruitment. Let's move.
Yes. Oh, move out.
Let's do a bit of retraining as well. Back at Dragonstone, we shall get some better fortifications. Let's get some more roads, just because they improve our economy a bit. Trade decrease. Feel suspected, +2 loyalty. Oh, Renly's probably going to attack me next turn with a
Even if they
sizable
do
army.
not deserve it, I will offer the infidels a fair fight.
Let's see what he does, though. If he does attack me, I'm probably going to commence that battle in the next episode. Or he's just going for it.
They lay siege. If they close, finish them.
Right, processed. That is fine. Black bar. More trait decreases. Recruited some more troops. Relations are very poor, as to be expected. Well, we've got a much bigger force in here than previously. Oh, nice, the Storm's End. Look at him. Pikeman. It's got mixed army. We've got 7 turns until we can hold that, so really we can hold that to nearly the edge of time, essentially. Are we actually making a diplomat next turn? No, we're not. Let's stop. Let's not make a diplomat. Let's go a few extra troops. You are got to be close to surrendering, and that'll be another possible settlement. Let's get some spear levies. We will out just a few extra troops in the garrisons. Silly amount of stuff we can build here. Queensmen are very cool. We will have to get better units down the line, which I'm sure there were other means. A Grand Galley we could build, a Grand Sept. Dragonstone looks very cool. I like. I think I prefer that version of Dragonstone to the version I've got in the film. Let's see what Renly does. But we do know that Stone Dance is only really one way you can get at me from. 5-2 in my favour. I'm actually going to alter resolve this. I lost 8 men, so that's fine.
God has delivered us.
But he's now going to attack me here, and he's got Westeros nobles.
These lands. Victory!
Quite an impressive force. Courtney Penrose, Renly Castellan. And it's Renly himself against Stannis. Oh, who's going to win low? Most of my forces are not fully healed up as of yet still. That is a question for the next episode anyway. I hope you enjoyed this episode, a new series. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.